Thank you, Anirudh. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining. And good evening, everyone. And let me start presenting my screen.
Sure.
Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sure. Your screen is visible.
Okay, so today I'm sure everybody is excited, and I would like to tell you that what you guys will be learning by end of the session today. Okay, so first question, what really can AI and ML do to your recruitment profession? Okay, so recruitment as a profession, how it will be impacted and what is going to happen in the future. So that will be covered in the session. And should you be worried or not? So that's very important. So being a recruiter or a TA head or an HR head, recruitment will be always a important part of your profile, and how you should be worried or not. So that is the second question to be covered. And how can we stay relevant when the environment is dynamically changing? So what we should do, and what are the important tools and practices that we could inculcate in our recruitment process. So that will be covered, and how the future of recruitment and recruitment professionals will be there. So that is also been covered. Okay, so and moving on to my introduction. So why I am there to talk about all these things. So because I come from relevant industry, so I have more than a decade of experience. I've managed leadership hiring and RPO hiring for big brands like Randstad, RGF, AMS, and also headed HR for companies like the Delivery and RE India, which is called Housing.com, Makan.com, and PropTiger. So I was heading South India from the HR perspective, these organizations. And I've done starting from global CXO roles and the hiring delivery executives for Swiggy. So I've worked across the realm of recruitment. So I come with the relevant experience to tell you about all these previous questions, what we spoke about. And moving on, are you ready? Are you already using AI tools in your recruitment practice? If yes, please drop a S in the chat box. And if no, please drop no in the chat box. Mohammad, no. Debanshu, yes, fantastic. Is there anybody else using already AI tools in your recruitment practice? Okay, Ajit said no. Lokesh, great, you're already using. Parth is not using. Ravi Kumar, yes. Rahul says no. Ajay says yes. Great to see a lot of S's, because you're in the right place and you're already doing the right thing. And people who said no, no need to be worried. After the session, of course, you are going to be using AI tools in your recruitment day and day recruitment life. And okay, so Debansh is using ChatGPT, Victory AI, 11 Labs. Okay, fantastic. Anybody else want to answer? Okay, moving on. Okay, so right now, why we are having this session? Because our entire industry has been revolutionized by AI and ML boom. And many of us are actually worried about this kind of change, because end of the day, we need to adapt ourselves to the new trends, or we will become absolute in the industry. And that could be the reason many people would have joined in this particular session. And should we be feared? The answer is no, straight no. The reason behind that is definitely you will not be replaced by AI. A human being can never be replaced by AI when it comes to recruitment. But of course, you will be replaced by a person who knows a lot of AI tools, who inculcates AI practice in the recruitment. So definitely that is there. Okay, so don't need to be worried about just like that. Tomorrow you wake up and then a robot is going to sit and do recruitment. That's not going to happen. So feel relaxed. And once we learn all these tools and we start inculcating these practices, definitely you will become 10x productive. And no management or no manager is going to let go of you or lose you in from their particular team. Okay, so the impact on recruiter jobs and how do we prepare for it? So that's what we are going to see in detail. And right now, based on your mindset, please answer this question yes or no. Should you be worried about AI and ML? Am I taking away your jobs? Anirudh said no. You should be worried. Okay. Ravi says yes. Devanshu, confident, no. Path says no. Okay, Ritik says yes. Okay, mixed responses. Lokesh says no. Ajay Kumar says yes. Okay. Okay, a lot of mixed responses, but as Devanshu, definitely we are covering prompt engineering in this session in detail, that too, and relevant to you will be able to capitalize all the skills that you learn from this session. And of course, you will be, getting a fantastic job after this learnings. Okay, maybe taking away. Rahul says maybe. Okay, so let's see, Rahul and everyone. So since we have got a mixed responses, let's see what is the truth after this session. We'll again ask the same question and see the responses. Okay, so right now we are talking in detail about how it is going to impact. Okay, so when we talk about the responsibility of a recruiter, it is going to shift from the repetitive task, like, sitting and screening resumes all day, manually scrolling down the pages, and writing repeated emails. All these repeated tasks will be definitely taken away by AI, and you will be only doing value added and administrative works, and definitely adapting to evolve these roles is necessary to stay relevant in this landscape. So let's not forget that. And then comes your enhanced decision making. So AI tools are definitely data driven decisions. Okay, so they definitely enhance your decision making capability because it's based on algorithms and data driven insights. So of course it is going to enhance your decision making. And again, we are talking about predictive analytics. Earlier days, gone are the days, kind of, we do candidate assessments while you hire for senior positions and all. We generally do a candidate assessment. We ask many tricky questions, which will take at least like 30 minutes to 45 minutes for the candidate to complete. And they will answer the same questions in different fashions. And then the algorithms gives us a different character about that particular candidate, how this person will behave in certain scenarios. But right now we have predictive analytics, which is much more advanced, which will take data right from everything. It will dig into your Facebook, your LinkedIn, whatever online activity that you do, it will pull out data from there, and it will exactly tell you who you are as a person, like how an astrologer is going to say. So very interesting tool. We'll definitely look at this as well in the later part of our session. And upskilling opportunities. Yes, that is why we are all assembled here. So we are going to learn a lot of AI tools and leverage the tools effectively. So that is, we are already doing it. And it is a mandate in today's scenario. We should do it. And definitely, learning emerging technologies and data analysis become crucial for your career growth. So no doubt about it, because everything is going to be based on algorithm and data-driven analytics. And then comes the human part, which is going to save us all from AI. And so this particular thing, it can't be taken away from recruitment. So that human touch should be there. But definitely, as a person who, as an organization or as a manager, you will definitely ask demand your team to be more productive. And that is how the world works. And so by inculcating this AI capabilities in your practice, definitely that thing will be taken care, your productivity. So, and the human touch is already there. So definitely your jobs are safe, and we'll see how it will happen in detail. Okay, so right now we are going to start from prompt engineering and why we should learn it. Okay, so prompt engineering is kind of in today's world, if you notice, not even today's world, it is actually yesterday's world. So if you ask somebody, if you are in a situation where you don't know anything, you definitely, what you're going to do, you're going to Google. Okay, so and Google is the god. So you ask the Google any question and it will reply to you. Okay, so that's how we are surviving. Okay, for anything and everything we go to Google. Okay, so and you just type something in the Google and it will give you some random web pages where you have to go to different places and identify, and half of them will be relevant and half of them may not be relevant. And the Google's first page results are going to give you some mixed answers, and then you are supposed to get everything ready. Okay, and you have to come to a conclusion with based on the information that Google gave you. So that was yesterday. Okay, gone are those days. Right now we are sitting in an AI revolution, and what are we going to today? So today what we are doing? Today we are going to ask ChatGPT or Bard or any chatbot to answer our questions. Okay, so by this, are we ready to learn the AI tools which will make 10x as productive as a recruitment professional? So that is the question. Are we ready? Are we ready to learn prompt engineering? Are we ready to learn a lot of AI tools? Give me an S in the chat box if you are excited and ready. Thank you, Muma. Thank you, Ravi, for responding. Bhushan says yes. Saurabh says yes. Sorry if I'm missing out any of your names because the chat is scrolling up fast due to a lot of responses. Ajay says yes. Path says yes. Fantastic. Great energy. And moving on to the next slide, prompt engineering and why you should learn it. Okay, so as I told you, right now, Google days are gone. So the only way that you will be able to get efficient information from the internet going forward will be by understanding how do you talk to a chatbot. Okay, so that is the only way. And that's the only reason why you should learn it as well. And prompt engineering is a beautiful, way of communicating with artificial intelligence. And you can even specify the tone. For example, if you want the chat GPT or your Google bar to respond in a particular fashion or in a particular tone, you can give it in your chat box. So you can mention the tone actually. So you can write something, for example, give me a welcome letter, for example. Okay, and it should be in a witty way, or it should be in a very formal way, or it should be in a casual way. It will give you exactly the way how you asked it. So the response changes as per your command. Okay, so that is one important prompt engineering this thing which will change the way of your interaction or your emails that you're going to generate out of ChatGPT. Okay, so that is one. And then the format. Okay, you can also pull out information in a particular format. So if you want in large paragraphs, yes, you can do it. If you want only bullet points to put in a particular slide or PPT, it will exactly give you what you want. Okay, it can be in a dialogue or however you want. Okay, so it can give you the same response. And you can also ask your chatbot. Okay, by the way, your ChatGPT or your bot can also kind of act like your personal assistant. Okay, so and you can ask it to act in a particular profession. For example, if you're asking a question and you want ChatGPT or bot to reply to you in a way that as though it is a recruiter, you can definitely ask the act as a recruiter and then give me an answer for X question or Y question. Like that, you can put a prompt. And you can also ask the ChatGPT to act as a lawyer and give a suggestion for a particular scenario where you are stuck in. Okay, so like that, you can ask to the chatbot to act as somebody else, as an expert, a dentist or a doctor or a lawyer, and then it will give you a responses in that way. Okay, so and you can also state the objective. So for example, why you wanted to put a content. For example, you want a content and you wanted to post it in the wall of Facebook of your friend, maybe a birthday wish or a wedding wish, or example, simple, say basic things, and you don't know how to write a poetry. And ChatGPT is a wonderful poet, by the way. You can try it. So you can definitely put the objective. So why you want to you want ChatGPT to give you a poetry, for what reason? You can clearly mention. Okay, so I want to post it in my friend's Facebook because today is her birthday or his birthday. So you give that objective, it will give you exactly. And you can also mention like how close is that friend with you, so that it understands your bond between that particular person and gives the exact output. It can customize poems for you. So that's the kind of, technology we are talking about. And context. Okay, you can also give a proper background information. Okay, so you can give, it's similar to objective. So it is kind of context that you give. For example, you can give a scenario why you are doing it, and then the chat GPT or bot exactly understands it, and then exactly it gives you similar to objective. And then limitations. Okay, so you can also give, okay, so if you want a poetry in 10 lines or a job description, speaking about recruitment, not more than 15 lines or not more than 150 characters. Okay, so for example, if you're posting a job in Naukri classifieds, there is a particular limitation for the number of words that you can use in a job, a JD. But you have to ensure that you communicate the message to the candidate. At the same time, classifieds allows you to put somewhere around 150 characters, I believe. I'm not sure about it. But you have to convey the message properly to the candidate, so that you can ask ChatGPT to write a fantastic JD within 150 characters, so that it will create it in a couple of seconds for you. Okay, and you can also specify the audience. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so for whom you're creating this content, maybe it is going to kids under age of 10, or maybe you're targeting a marketing message or anything that you want to put out. So you can specify the target audience. Okay, you exactly tell Bard or a ChatGPT to create a sales content for XYZ product, and my target audience are retired people, people above 58, 60. Okay, it will exactly give you a relevant content and a marketing strategy or a content. Okay, so that's how we can specify the audience as well. And you can definitely list out keywords. For example, if you are putting out a job description and your candidates are searching for a particular job, and you generally have an idea, like, what are the kind of, keywords that the candidates will look for when they are, looking for a job in the internet, maybe in Naukri or in LinkedIn or in anywhere in the internet for that fact. So you can use those particular keywords and then prepare the JD. Okay, you can ask ChatGPT to use the particular keywords and then prepare a JD for me for a B2B sales head role in Mumbai. So that's how you are going to write the prompt. And you can also specify the industry terminologies. Like, there are specific industry terminologies, like, maybe in an automobile industry or in a technology IT industry. There are specific industry related terminologies. You can specify the ChatGPT or your Google Bard to mention that terminology, so that you identify the right set of people through that. Okay, so, and citations, you can also include citations or source of information. If you ask something to Google Bard, it is going to definitely give you an answer. But you may not have any clue that what is the fact, from where it took the data, because it's not Google search. So it will give you the content very clearly. So you can ask the Bard or ChatGPT to give the source of information, so that it will give you the source of information. So these are the 10 things as a particular, recruiter or a recruitment manager, you should be aware and you should be using on a daily basis to inculcate either chatbot or either ChatGPT or your Google Bard in your practice. Okay, so these 10 are more than enough for you. With this, you'll be able to do a fantastic work. You'll be able to create JDs, you'll be able to create candidate assessments within fraction of seconds. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. And by the way, do not worry, whatever we are looking at there. If you want to take notes, yes, please do that. And by the way, by end of this session, you'll also get an email from Growth School, and they will help you with all the links and necessary information which are critical in this particular class. And a few AI tools and their users in recruitment. Okay, so that's our next topic. So are we ready? Again, the same question. Ready for more exciting tools? Are we ready? I hope prompt engineering basics is covered clearly, and hope none of you have any questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chatbot. We will definitely have a Q&A session in the end of this class. and we will for sure clear all your queries. Okay, so Chaitanya says yes, Aparna says yes, Deb, yes, Debanshu says yes. Thank you for your responses, people. Thank you very much. Okay, so earlier, gone are the days again. Okay, so in my days, when I was a recruiter, when I started my career into recruitment, I was a master of Boolean search. That used to be a pride, and all my peer and my colleagues used to take help from me to write a fantastic Boolean string. Okay, so and if I were a recruiter in today's scenario, nobody's going to come to me because ChatGPT and Bard has replaced me already. I will be no more the specialist in Boolean search in their particular office or a room. Okay, so you can definitely use Boolean search strings, created fantastic Boolean search strings created by ChatGPT or Bard. Okay, it will exactly give you what you want. Okay, so let us also look at a live demo of this. So we are just going to ChatGPT, start a new chat. And so what are we going to do with ChatGPT right now? We are going to write a Boolean search string. Okay, so write me Okay, so I'm asking ChatGPT to write a Boolean search string to identify a B2B sales manager for the FMCG industry in Mumbai. Look at the beauty. It has given you a fantastic Boolean search string. Look at this. See how beautiful it is. You don't need to memorize uh, Boolean search strings anymore. You don't need to understand the logic of the operators, nothing. Gone are those days. You just need to ask ChatGPT and it'll exactly give you what you want in terms of Boolean search. And you can write any complex and complicated Boolean search strings. And people who are in IT recruitment, multiple skill sets will be there for a particular candidate. And you can put all the list of candidate requirements. For example, in this case, what I put B2B sales. That's it. It's a simple thing. But if you are looking for somebody with Java, J2E, and you can put all these skills. Okay, so somebody who possesses all these skills, like that, you press enter, it will give you all the list of keywords and key skills that you're looking in a particular candidate. Okay, so that is one way of using ChatGPT, and you can do the same thing with Google Bard as well. I'll just show you an example. I'll ask the same question to Google Bard. See? It has given you example also, so that you can also copy paste this and then add the additional points which it has given to you. Okay, so specific it is. Okay, and basically I would like to also highlight what is the difference between ChatGPT and Google Bard. The ChatGPT is from OpenAI, and then Bard is from Google. And these are competitive products. And by the way, ChatGPT, the free version, what is available for all of us in the internet, that does not have connectivity to the current internet. Okay, so its knowledge has been cut off by approximately September 2021 or something. Okay, so it does not know what happened in real scenario or in the current market scenario. But Google Bard is still in a way that it is directly connected to the internet, and it can give you updated information about any questions that you ask. And both have their pros and cons, though ChatGPT is not directly connected with internet. There are multiple scenarios where you no need ChatGPT to know what is the current scenario, but it is good in writing anything like poetry, for example, or a job description. It does not need to be really knowing what is the current scenario. So for these things, you can use ChatGPT because the language is far better than Google Bard and ChatGPT. But that's my personal opinion, by the way. Okay. Then, so write a precise job description, candidate assessment, and market intelligence. Okay, so I think I no need to explain this job description and candidate assessment. Not a demo kind of thing. I'll just tell you about it. You can ask ChatGPT to write a job description for uh, any position that you're currently working. It could be maybe a planning engineer for a construction company, for example. So you can ask a job description to ChatGPT or Bard to prepare a fantastic job description, which a detailed job description, professional. Use your prompt engineering skills that you have learned. So act as a HR professional and give me a professional job description for a particular position, and you give the basic details like 10 plus years of experience, and then planning skills, planning engineer in a construction company. Maybe you can also give construction giant Indian company or a multinational corporation or whatever basic details. It will exactly give you a job description, which is wonderful. Okay, so I'll show one example so that it will be awesome to see. So act as an HR manager and write me a job description of a mechanical planning. And by the way, it will also recognize your spelling mistakes, typos. Mechanical planning engineer. India. The position is located in Chennai. That's it. Look at this. Look at the beauty. Company name, you can copy paste this and then you can edit it. Leading EPC, engineering, procurement, construction company in India, seeking a dynamic, experienced mechanical planning engineer to join our esteemed team with a commitment to excellence and history of successful projects. Okay, so look at this. Job summary is there. What a planning engineer will do. That is covered. Key responsibilities, it is covered. Okay, so qualification is covered already. Okay, and then so this is how it gives you results. All you need to do is just copy paste this in a Word file, and then you can edit wherever it is required. Okay, so for example, if you're only looking for a person who has done not bachelor's, you want master's, yes, you can edit it here. Okay, so like that, you can do small changes and then shoot the JD to the candidate or on the internet. Okay, so this makes you 10x productive. Of course, if you're going to write a JD by yourself, it is going to take a lot of time. At least for even for an experienced recruiter, it will take 30 minutes to prepare a proper JD. Okay, by this you will be able to prepare it in 3 minutes with your editing time. So that's how it is. ChatGPT will help you. And again, same with the case with candidate assessment. Okay, so in fact, I'll show you a quick example as well. See, I'm just copy pasting this just for saving time. So act as an HR manager and act as a recruiter. And write a candidate assessment of a candidate named Kumar, who is a mechanical planning engineer with 10 years of experience in reputed EPC companies in India. So this will give you the basics. Okay. And after that, you can write here and there, you can add the real experiences, and you can also add numbers and quantitative results. For example, if you're working on a sales position, you can also talk about the person's last 3 quarters achievement or last year achievement in terms of numbers and stuff like that. You can also add the industries that this person has catered to. See, look at this. It is giving you a detailed candidate assessment. Okay, Kumar brings a wealth of experience, having worked in well-established EPC companies. As a recruiter, you are supposed to write recommendations. So that's the job. Okay, so that job is being done by ChatGPT. Okay, all you need to do is you need to copy paste this content and then edit it according to the real candidate and then shoot it. Okay, so a real assessment, candidate assessment, which is a 1-pager, it will take at least minimum worst case scenario 1 hour to prepare for an experienced recruiter. But ChatGPT can give it to you in just few seconds, and then you're going to edit it on top of that. It will take more like 10 minutes, and your candidate assessment, detailed assessment is ready. See, that is how it is going to save your time. Okay, so, and again, market insights, you can always ask for market insights. Please use Google Bard, because that is directly connected to the internet. And you can very well, ask what are the competition companies and what are the competitive products, or what are the competition companies which have offices in Noida, for example. If you're hiring for a particular real estate company, for example, you can ask Google what are the competitive companies for X company who have operations or employees or offices in Noida. So that will give you the precise information so that you can pick up target list of companies and then start hiring from there. So that is how specific Google Bard will help you when it comes to current information. Okay, and all-in-one document editor. Okay, so in the next job, the moment we get a CV, it will be in PDF, and you need to convert it into Word, and then you have to again convert it into PDF. And end of the day, if you look at people who are in recruitment will understand the pain of it. The entire structure or the content will be misplaced. Okay, and it look in a different shape altogether, the resume. Okay, the moment you will just put one delete or one comma, and the entire structure changes because it has been converted to a Word file. Okay, and you get relief from that pain by using TinyWow. Okay, so TinyWow is again a tool which will give you access directly to the PDF. You no need to convert it into Word. You can directly go and edit any PDF file. Okay, so just go to PDF edit, and it has a lot of functionalities. Okay, so not only this is just one example. Explore this website. It's everything is free. Nothing is nothing is going to cost you. Go to edit PDF and upload a sample resume. I'm just going to randomly put some sample resume. Okay, I just need to put my company logo. Okay, because maybe my client has asked me not to share without the company logo, maybe because of duplicate issue or whatever. Okay, so I just need to add one company logo on this. So I'm just clicking image, upload, and then logo design. Go there, click a logo. That's it. Job done. See, I put my company's logo. And how much time it took? That's it. I can just go and download this. As simple as that. I no need to convert it into anything. and again convert it into PDF so that I'll lose the structure of this particular format. Nothing will happen. And if you want to just mask the certain cases, you will not send the candidate's contact details. You'll only send the CV, and then later, once the client is willing to meet the candidate, then you share contact details. You can always do this. Simple. No need to edit or convert your PDF into anything. Directly you edit the PDF. It's saving a lot of time for you. That's it. Job done. Okay, so that's how it's going to help. So anyways, Growth School will be sharing you the tiny link and everything, whatever we are talking in this particular session. So if you want to take note, please take note, or else relax, it will come to you. So this is one important tool which will speed up your work and you'll be 10x productive. And then comes your data part. Okay, so the most interesting part in TA is data. So you should be able to give proper data to your manager, to your stakeholder, to hiring managers, whomever it is, line manager, whomever it is. You should give proper data. So where is the particular position? How long it is open? That's the basic question which is going to come. And not everybody is an Excel tiger. Okay, and mostly people in recruitment, they are not from finance background, and they are not very experts in Excel, at least in the beginning of the career. And this is something called formula dog. So what this is going to help you with what is, you go to this particular formula dog, and you don't need to know any Excel formula. You just need to know proper English. Okay, so for example, if you want to calculate the TAT of a particular position, from which date to which date a position is open. So we don't know what is the formula. And you also need to avoid Saturday, Sunday, because your company is not working. You only want the net working days between the position open date to till date. Okay, how do you calculate? It's a complicated formula in Excel. So all you need to do is write good English. So I'm just putting you a simple example, which is very important, basic TAT calculation in TA. So column, for example, if column S is what the TAT column. Column S is equal to column A, which is your position open date. Okay. See, network days A2, comma C2 minus 1. So this is how it creates any kind of complex formula. Okay, so this is just for calculating TAT, and there will be definitely a lot of things which we will be using data. And this particular tool will help you to create any complex formula just with pure English. No need to have any idea about what is that formula. Okay, so and then comes your designing attractive job postings in social media. So that is again a area which will demand your time, but as a recruiter, you will be fast. You need to be fast, and you'll be working in multiple positions at one point of time, and you will not be able to create beautiful creatives which will attract the right candidates for you to put on LinkedIn and all, or in Facebook or wherever you want to post it. But there is a tool called Canva, and so it is a very friendly version. It can create fantastic, beautifully looking posts for you in very fraction of seconds. Okay, so you just need to create a size, template size, custom size. Okay, you can create whatever in inches. Yeah, inches width they want to be 2 inches, and create into 4 inches. Create a new design. That's it. You can customize it however you want. Okay, everything is very simple. Anybody who is basic computer knowledge is enough to create a very beautiful thing. See, look at that's it gone. All you need to do is just go edit this particular job that you are going to actually hire. Graphic design. Okay, so this is a hiring for graphic designer. You want to put a sales guy, you put a sales manager. That's it. Okay, and add the rest of the details. And then you put it in LinkedIn. So which is attractive to see, not a plain text. It's a boring text. Nobody, gives attention. If you put up beautiful graphics like this and then put your job posting, your conversion ratio improves in terms of response. So it's a very basic and simple tool. So if you spend 30 minutes in this Canva, you will be able to create multiple job postings or even, people who are into HR. You can also create employee engagement posters and stuff like that in a few minutes, not wasting few days. So, and then for creating, again, creativity work, when you're going to prepare a job posting or whatever, this Canva will have its own collection of images and stuff like that. But still, if you want a lot of, collections outside this particular Canva, you can always go to your pixels.com. It is a free stock image collection. No need to pay anything to anybody. You can use this whatever pictures you download from this website. You can use it anywhere. No copyrights issue will be there. Okay, so for example, recruitment. I'm just putting recruitment. It will give you fantastic pictures. See, look at interview pictures like this. You can use these kind of images anywhere, everywhere. No copyrights issue will be there. This is completely free stock image collection. Okay, so you can fill out whatever images you want, and then you can definitely use it in your job postings. And then again, there's another one called Every Pixel. Again, the free stock image collection. You can use that as well. I prefer pixels personally. And remove watermarks IO. So that is something which is a tool, again AI tool. Sometimes you will not get relevant pictures from Pixel or Every Pixel. Then you go to your Shutterstock or wherever. If you like a particular picture and if there is a watermark, you go upload this watermark picture in that watermark remover IO and click download. It will remove the watermark. I think that's the quickest way of doing it rather than getting into any other tool. Okay, it will take hardly 3 seconds to remove the watermark of any picture that you want to use. And then there is something called a speech to text. Okay, dictation IO. So if you want to, you are writing a complex JD, and you want to write it by yourself, and you don't want to go to ChatGPT or you don't want to go to your Google Bard. So then you go to dictation. So all you need to do is go to dictation. It's free again. Nothing, no charge, nothing. Okay, launch dictation. And then all you need to do is you have to say something and it will start typing for you. Okay, so job description. Job description. We are looking for a sales manager who is into B2B, who has very good experience in FMCG. See, this is how you can create JDs, you can create candidate assessments. Okay, so if you want to create a candidate assessment, you can very well tell the candidate assessment. It will type it for you. It will a lot of typing work. It will be saved, and no need to be a typist anymore. So job is done. So that's called dictation IO. You can save a lot of time, typing time in this. And then comes your YouTube videos. Okay, so for example, if you are somebody who wants to save time, okay, so and you there is something called Merlin. It's a Google extension, Chrome extension. Okay, so you just download it in your Chrome browser. You can use it for YouTube videos. You can use it for even web pages, anywhere where you want. Okay, I'll just show you an example of a Google video. Sorry, YouTube video. See, this is a 20 minutes video approximately. Okay, so this person is talking about the first 20 hours, how to learn anything. Okay, so it's a very famous talk by Josh. So you don't need to watch this entire 20 minutes video. All you need to do is once you get your Google Merlin, it will appear here on the right side of any video that you see. You just need to click summarize this video. That's it. Again, free tool, no need to pay anything. See, it will very clearly tell you, becoming a parent changes priorities and learning new things become difficult. This is what you have started. And if I expand this, all important points, whatever he spoke will be covered here. Okay, you can just like that understand what is there in this video. And if you're interested, then you can get into the details and then you can watch the video. So like this, not only this, even for a web page, it will be helpful. So you go to Times of India, for example, and you just open a particular news. It will actually summarize this as well for you. You can actually upload documents as well. Okay, so I'm just uploading a profile. Okay, you can also chat with the document. Okay, so you can ask it to summarize, you can ask it to chat. Okay, so for example, if I'm clicking chat, all you need to do is maybe you can ask like how many years of total experience, how many years of. Okay, so it is not able to calculate in this particular scenario. Okay, anyways, you try it with a different document while you do it, and it will help actually. And you can also summarize a particular document. Okay, and it will give you in brief, simple, maybe in 10-15 lines. If you're putting a big document, a policy or whatever. Okay, so see, look at this. It is giving you a precise information about this particular person, Gupta. Okay, so professional experience, area of expertise, career objective. So it gives you the brief. Okay, I'm just using as a resume for this, but actually, in fact, this will be helpful for you when you understand a contract between your client and you. If you're a consulting agency or if you're trying to understand a big policy of an employer or whatever it is, you can always use Merlin to give you the information just in quick glance. Okay, and also again coming back to these videos, any YouTube video, you can get the brief and then understand it in 10 minutes. It will even work for a 1.5 hour video. So moving on to the next interesting tool. Why I call this interesting tool is many of us try to hire from LinkedIn, and we end up using Naukri mostly. The major reason is the response stat. Okay, so the response stat is very, the response stat is very important in our business because time is money in our business. Okay, so in that way, definitely what we are going to do is we will end up again coming back to Naukri, and then we'll try to skip LinkedIn, and we end up calling the same candidate a duplicate candidate or whatever it is. Okay, so the reason why we are falling back is we are not able to get the contact numbers directly in LinkedIn. Okay, so Signal Hire is a beautiful tool, and it gives you 5 credit for free every month. You can pull out contact numbers of any person in LinkedIn. Okay, but with great power comes great responsibility. Please do not misuse this tool. So promise me in the chat box that you will not misuse this tool. You will never misuse this tool. You will only use it for professional purpose. Promise me. I just need promise in the chat box, or else I'm not going to explain you further. I'm going to give you a tool which is going to help you to pull out information, contact information of people whom you don't know. Okay, Sumaya, thanks. Chaitanya, thank you. Mampi, thank you. Parth, thank you. Okay, so let's go to the tool and see how it works. So the moment you get into a particular profile, it will come here, Signal Hire. Okay, and all you need to do is you need to go and open anybody's profile. In this case, I'm just opening my own profile. Okay, you just open Signal Hire here, and then you just click reveal contacts. It will give you my contact details. Okay, and I haven't used any of my credits for this particular month, so I have 5 out of 5. So if I click, one will be detected from mine. Okay, so every month you can see 5 people's contact number without paying anything for free. And I also saw some comments, people who are existing users of Signal Hire, that it is not accurate and all. So if you want accurate, a much better tool, then there is something called Mystery. For India, you can use that. But again, there is no free credits in that. So why I'm talking about Signal here is not every company is ready to support recruiters with this kind of tools, which will cost you approximately 2.5 thousand per month. And there are freelancers in this crowd. So I want them to benefit out of it. So that's the reason I picked up Signal Hire. And you can definitely try Mystery if you want more accurate results pertaining to Indian market. Okay, so Lucia is also good, but I personally feel Mystery is far better than Lucia because I find this more effective. I've used both the tools. Okay, and then the most interesting part of this tools is a bonus tool, and it will definitely it is going to amaze you all. So this is called Crystal Nose. Okay, how many of you are already aware about Crystal Nose or predictive analytics? I'm not sure. If you people are aware about predictive analytics, please put yes in the chat box. And Crystal Nose is a paid tool. You have only 10 credits, and after that you have to pay approximately, it will be somewhere around 5,000, 5.5K per month. And people who are working for corporates, who are working in executive search, leadership hiring, this will be very much helpful for you. And if you look at that particular tool, you'll be amazed. And again, with more power comes more responsibility. So when you know more about people and their behavior and online behavior and all, use it for only professional purpose. And so let me go to Crystal Nose and show you a live demo like what it is capable of. And again, I'm using my own profile. I don't want to open anybody's profile on an online class like this. So this is called Crystal Nose extension. I'm just clicking on it and look at how detailedly it is going to talk about me. Okay, me as an individual. Okay, so Crystal Nose is a predictive analytics tool. So how it predicts somebody's character or somebody's, what they will do in a particular situation. So how it is predicting it is, it will observe all their online activity, which includes your personal Facebook, your Instagram, your professional LinkedIn, and then wherever you go and type your Google reviews, and everything is captured about you. So nothing is confidential in this world, in today's world. And because of this, my online activity, it has understood to an extent who I am as an individual. Okay, so this predictive analytics is telling me that I am an initiator, a visionary, charismatic, and dynamic. So this is what it is telling about me. And if how to communicate with me, it is also giving you tips. For example, I am your client and you're coming here to come and meet me and take business from me. So what you should do, advice, focus more on high level summaries rather than deep diving into specific questions. Keep the conversation focused and aimed at specific outcome based discussion. So that is what that is true. I am always a outcome based person. And do not focus on risk or down, prioritize potential upside. Okay, and don't place focus on outdated procedures over focusing on future possibility. Okay, these are the don'ts. When I am a client, you're coming to take business from me, you should be following these rules. And look at this. It has made people into 4 different characters. Okay, dominant, influential, conscientious, steady. So this particular tool has put me here, which is I am equally dominant and influential. So that is what this tool has understood about me. And my behavior, taking big risks, elevating new ideas, speaking persuasively in a one-on-one meeting. Okay, so so high level of avoiding bringing. So it is talking a lot about me, which is maybe I would say 90% is true. I'll be honest here. And include a brief interest story. Do not include too much details. Avoid too many attachments or links. See, it is even giving you tips how to write emails to me. Okay, so how to drive Joshua to take action, remain upbeat and positive, start by casting an exciting vision. Energies, what are my energies? Thinking on their feet, opportunities to perform and entertain, experiencing new things, and drain us. What will drain me? Researching data. Of course, it is true. And that's why I found this formula, Doug. I don't even want to get into Excel formulas. Following lots of rules, repetitive routine tasks. Okay, so that's why I'm so passionate about AI. It is not giving me repetitive routine tasks, and I don't follow rules mostly. That's why I wanted to start my own company and came out of corporate life and all. So to an extent, it is true. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it's a beautiful tool. So please use it wisely and with responsibility. And if you're associated with a larger organization, if you're doing a larger business as a freelancer, you're earning good money and all, of course, you can afford that 5.5K in a month. And then you can definitely, use a fantastic personality analysis with your profile while you're submitting to the client, which will, by that, you can also charge premium. You're not going to work for that basic 8.33. Of course, you are investing a lot of time and money in this. And these are the links which will be shared with you by end of this session from Growth School. And bottom, you can see my LinkedIn newsletter. I write newsletters weekly. Once a newsletter will be published. So please do subscribe. And I have a YouTube channel also. So you can also have a look at it and then subscribe. It's a very new channel recently launched. So that's from my end. Thank you, everyone. And right now we are opening Q&A session. So please feel free to ask any questions. And